Hi guys, my name is Jordan Steele and I'm going to be instructor for Biology 221 General Microbiology online at BYU Idaho this semester, winter 2015. I wanted to introduce myself and also introduce the class through this little video. Like I said, my name is Jordan Steele. I'm originally from Albuquerque, New Mexico. That's where I grew up and was raised. I've moved around. I'm currently living in Fort Collins, Colorado. This is where I went to graduate school. I earned my PhD here and I am now working full-time in a lab. Just some more information about me. I enjoy getting outside. I love family time. I love service. I love hiking and biking. I also enjoy eating. I love a good pizza and a good movie. And an interesting fact about me is I am enthusiastic about hedgehogs. I have had hedgehogs for many years, and I now raise and I'm an official hedgehog breeder, which is kind of just become a fun family hobby. Yeah, so a little bit of background. I kind of mentioned this, but I have a PhD from Colorado State University. I got that PhD in cell and molecular biology with an emphasis on molecular virology. So looking at how these viruses infect a cell and take over the cell. So a combination of infectious diseases and cell biology. I got my Bachelor of Science in biology from BYU Idaho, and so I love BYU Idaho. I've attended there on campus. I got my major was biology. I minored in chemistry, and I did an emphasis in biotechnology. Um, and yeah, like I kind of just mentioned, I am currently working full-time during the day, working in a lab studying dengue virus. We're looking at ways to understand the virus, how it infects, so that we can find ways to develop therapeutics or drugs or vaccines that will be able to stop it from infecting and killing millions of people each year. Okay, so back to the course now. This is Biology 221, General Microbiology. So the focus of this course, we're going to have a very clinical emphasis. It's going to be lots of identifying different microbes and what the diseases they cause. So we'll be focusing a lot on bacteria and viruses. We'll be looking at the etiology, which is the causation of disease, how these diseases or how these pathogens are getting in and causing disease, what that disease is, the pathogenesis, and how we can treat them. Materials for this course, the textbook is absolutely required. Most people buy the online text. It's an e-link or an e-text, and you can just use it all completely online. It's cheaper that way. If you buy the e-text, you can also print off things and have access to printed material, but it is an e-text. You can buy a hard copy. The hard copy, I have a hard copy myself. You can buy a hard one if you prefer that. Online is easy and it's inexpensive, and it'll have instant access. Plus, the online comes with some additional features that allow you to do practice quizzes, practice assignments, things like that students have found helpful in the past. The other thing you definitely need a computer and good internet. That is your responsibility as a student to make sure you have good internet for doing quizzes, for doing assessments, and things like that. And then also YouTube. We will be doing a disease presentation where you have to edit and use YouTube. So make sure you have access and can use YouTube for a disease presentation that we'll be doing. As far as prerequisites and time, there aren't any official prerequisites to this course, but we are going to jump in headfirst and accomplish a lot. So you need to come with a basic understanding of biology, cell structures, functions, things like that. So you may need to do some review if it's been a while. As far as time, this is a 200 level class, even though there's no prerequisites, and so there is a significant workload. BYU Idaho expects 3 to 4 hours per week per credit. This is a 3-credit class, so between 9 to 12 hours of work, and that's not an overstatement. This will take serious effort. There's no actual lectures, and so it's more of an independent study class. You'll have to spend significant time in the text studying, answering questions, and then we'll be discussing things and answering questions as a group. As far as assessments go, we have weekly quizzes. They're called lesson assessments. They're each week and they're timed for 30 minutes. And then we have midterm or 3 exams called unit assessments, and they're also timed for 60 minutes. And then at the very end, we have a comprehensive final over everything, and it's called the comprehensive assessment, and it is timed as well, but you get 90 minutes on that exam. These exams and quizzes have been challenging in the past. It's not a memorize, chug and plug sort of thing. It's very application based, and so you have to be able to actually understand, and that's what hopefully reading and studying and practicing and being involved in discussions will help you with that application. All assessments are closed note, closed book, closed internet outside resource, and and it's very, applying what you know. Okay. As far as resources go, the textbook is going to be a great resource. All the stuff we're going is going to be coming directly from the textbook. We also, each week, I've posted weekly vocab objectives and focus questions to help you focus on what is most important. So be sure to look at that weekly vocab tab and make sure you understand those things at a minimum. We also will be in groups. Your group members can be a great asset, and I encourage you to all help each other to understand the material better. I will also be holding weekly office hours and office hours or review sessions. I'm not going to prepare anything official, but you can come to these weekly office hours and we can discuss and review anything that you're struggling with. It's through Adobe Connect, and so we can chat face to face through with video. We can do just chatting. We can use voice, whatever's the easiest, and so that's a great resource as well. I'm here to help. I want to help, so let me know how I can help. Also, the internet. I mean, that you can't use the internet for tests and assessments, but as you're studying throughout the week, the internet's a great tool for finding resources. And then also the tutoring center that is available on campus at BYU Idaho, and also they're hoping to get some online tutors that can help in Skype and do things like that. A typical week in Bio 221, we'll start off, we'll have clinical connection activities that have case studies or clinical applications that you will work on each week based on the material we're going through. You'll have specific assignments to read in the textbook, and according to that reading assignment, you'll have these weekly quizzes called a lesson assessment to go through and make sure you understand what you're reading. We'll have disease presentations that you're going to be working on in a group, and that's what this group work, you'll be doing disease presentations and also doing some group case studies later on during the semester. Okay, so finally for this week, we're starting introduction week, just introduction week. I'm going to try to post a video each week describing what's going to be happening this upcoming week. So this week we're starting our first week, introduction week. It's a fairly simple week, but we still need to cover lots of material and make sure you're up to speed before we jump in next week. So be sure and read the syllabus and other information that's listed on iLearn. Make sure you have access to iLearn. Make sure you have access to a textbook so you'll be ready to start. And then also this week we're going to be doing introductions, and so you need to participate in that discussion thread. Please log on at least by Tuesday by midnight and introduce yourself and also communicate daily with other students so that we can and get to know each other a little bit better. And then also there is an introduction assessment, so there is a quiz. There's a quiz every week, so starting this week as well. So do that introduction assessment. And like I said, we'll be doing group disease projects that start soon. They're going to be due by week 4, which will be here before you know it. And so I need you to pick your disease, and so there's options. There's a tab on iLearn to look for more information and details about it. I'm not going to go through it now, but you want to make sure and look through that list and claim the disease that you're most interested in so that you can be in that group. It'll be a first come, first served basis. And when you claim your disease, make sure you include your contact information so that we can be in touch with each other. I think that's it for this week. I'm super excited to be the instructor for this course. I love microbiology. I'm fascinated by the world that's around us, and specifically the minute little details that happen inside cells and inside bacteria and viruses. I'm excited that we can explore that together. So please don't ever hesitate to email me, ask me any questions, and we'll hopefully have a great semester and be able to learn a lot. Thanks.